So I am just going to quickly walk you through how to download and set up your parent guardian letters for your students. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to essentialskills.com/resources. And once you're there, you can just click on the parent guardian letter link. And every letter is going to include it's going to include your school ID, your class name, and then your student's username and password. The school ID and the class name will be the same across all the letters. So the first thing that we'll do is go to if you know your school ID and class name, great. If not, we're just going to go to the login page. You can get there by going to essentialskillsonline.com and it will just redirect you to online.essentialskills.com. If you've used this computer before to log in, your school ID should be saved there. If it's not, and you don't know your school ID, you can always use the Find My School ID option here. So I've copied my school ID and I'm just going to go back to the letter and paste in my school ID. And then you're going to want to log in as a teacher. And you'll click on the Students tab and click on Password List. Now this looks a little funny because pretty much all my students have the same password. Hopefully yours do not, but for the purposes of this video, we're just gonna go with that. Your class name is at the top of this page that opens up. So if you didn't know your class name, you can get it there. I'm just going to copy mine right here and go back and paste it into the letter. And you can go ahead now and save this because, as I said, the school ID and the class name are not going to change. That's going to be the same for all your letters. I'm just going to hit save. I've made a folder on my desktop called Parent Letters. You can actually just create a new folder right in the Save dialog here by clicking the New Folder button. And I'm just going to go ahead and save that letter to the folder that I've created on my desktop. So now you need to create a letter for each of your students. So I'm just going to go back here. What happened to my password list? Oh, I have something in the way here. I'll just move that. Okay, I'm going to go back to my password list and you can just copy the student username. It's not the name that you want, it's the username and the password. And I'm going to go back to my letter and just paste that in there. And I would do the same for the password, but since they're all the same, I remember that it's 404, so I don't need to go and copy and paste that. And then you're going to save this again. You can use this icon here beside the save icon. It's basically the save icon with a little pencil on it, and that is the save as. And you're going to want to rename it so that you don't copy over your master file there. So I'm just going to put bracket and then the student name and hit save. And you're just going to repeat this process for each student. So you would copy Adam and his password here. I'm just going to make a letter for Adam now. The password doesn't change. Yours probably will, hopefully, but and then I'm going to click Save As. And same thing. It's very important to rename the file each time so that you're not copying over another student letter or your master file. I'm going to rename that to Adam, append Adam to the end of that file name, and save. And you're going to do that for each student. And if you have Spanish speaking parents and you want to send them the Spanish version, it would be the same thing. You just click into that and you would save a master of that to the folder. It has Spanish already appended to the end there. Hit save, and it would be the exact same process where you're just going to go through for those particular students that you want to provide their parents with the Spanish version of the home letter. And then you can either print them out and send them home with your students, or email them to your parents. If you have any questions whatsoever, give us a call, send us an email. We're here to help. Thanks very much. Have a great day.